This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 17 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Aguilar. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he will have a Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Jones looking for Shepard deep. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 122 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
From the 16, Love. And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check this out. 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 شوف قصة
Love, they go play action now. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll field this at the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. If it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, Taylor powers through it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Will find Williams on the slant.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Carson. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a give to Taylor. Running right through it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they're going to speed things up here. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for the Dolphins. On first down, it's Taylor. Oh, he pulls over it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The give to Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Jones now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we reach half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff, Taylor with it. 228 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor.
Trucks over him, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Taylor. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat in the drive to get at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back to throw. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Boy, covering a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this 35-0 now. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw again on second down. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well. On third down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and 2.
Looking to throw. Jones. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Taylor. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 27, Love. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They go back to Carson here on second. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the pylon, caught. And he will try to get to the pylon, but he's not going to get there. They mark him out short of the goal line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
You got it. Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Runs over him, shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trip. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be